Hey YouTubers, thank you for clicking into this edition of Beautiful You. It's the girl here, Nicole Katie. I want to talk about a nail tutorial that I like to do with you guys for the upcoming fall months. The colors involved are going to be green and black, and we're also going to be using some nail tattoos by Maybelline. They're going to be money tattoos. So that's why I'm going to call this tutorial Money Money, because it's going to be fun with the nail tattoos and the coloring. Also during this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to do a fill-in acrylic. You know how when you go to the nail salon and get your nails done, your tips, and after a while, like 2.5 weeks, your nails begin to grow out and you have to have them filled in. So I'm going to be showing you how to do that. Alright, I look forward to doing this tutorial with you guys. Thank you so much for clicking in, and let's get started. Okay guys, one of the items you're going to be needing is the artificial nail remover with the acetone. You're going to be needing this because you're going to need to dip the acrylic brush into the liquid to remove the excess acrylic so it won't harden onto the brush. And of course, you know, if it hardens, you won't be able to apply the acrylic, so you're going to need this to clean the brush back and forth. Okay, next you're going to need your acrylic bowl where you're going to be pouring the liquid in. Okay guys, you're going to need your acrylic powder by Kiss in clear. And of course you're going to need your acrylic liquid. And of course guys, you're going to need your cuticle nippers, which you're going to be using to remove any excess cuticles skin that has grown out. And also we're going to be using this tool to remove the original applied acrylic in order for it to be filed down smoothly with the nail bed in order to fill it in with the liquid acrylic. Of course you're going to need your acrylic brush. You're going to need your sand block file, your smoothing file, and of course the first file we're going to be using is the rough file. The sand, this really files it down. It's like a very harsh, coarse sand block type filing that will smooth the acrylic down to the nail bed so you can fill it in. And of course guys, you're going to need glue to be able to drop glue over the areas that you're going to be filing down for extra security. So I have this glue here and stick it. You can use any nail glue of your choice. Okay guys, what you want to do is go in and you want to remove any excess acrylic with this tool right here. And by doing this, see here, there's some there. By doing this, you're going to file it down very close to the nail bed so the acrylic can better adhere. And anytime you have any previous polish that was left from removing it, you can also use this tool to remove it as well. And again, you're going to be filing this down to smooth it down to properly apply the acrylic. And next guys, we're going to be using our file here. You want this file on top of what you trim down. You know, of course you don't want to over file, but you want to file it down as smooth as possible so it can be flat. And you're going to do this to all 10 nails. Okay guys, once you've got your filing going here, what you're going to do is just apply a drop of glue just for better adhesion. Okay. Then you're going to let that dry. You're just going to file a little bit more. And then you're going to be applying the liquid acrylic. Okay, now we're going to move forward with applying our fill-in. Okay guys, what we're going to do is start applying our fill. Okay, once you have the powder and the liquid, you're just going to go into the area that you trim down. Just going to pat down. You want to move pretty quickly. I'm going to rub off any excess acrylic onto your paper towel. And to further smooth out the acrylic, you're just going to dip it back into the acrylic liquid in this pat and smooth down to the desired effect. Okay, we're going to try this with the other index finger. Same thing, you're going to go up to your cuticle but not on the cuticle. Because I find that when that happens, it causes the nail to lift. So you want to keep that in mind, that you don't want the acrylic onto your cuticle. And you're just going to keep smoothing, keep smoothing. You're going to do this to all 10 nails. Okay guys, once you have your acrylic filled in, we're just going to go ahead and use our first file. So go ahead and file down as smooth as possible. You want to file your edges. And remember, if there's any leftover paint from the previous application, you should be able to just file right off. And to tell you the truth, we're going to be painting over it anyway, so it's not a big deal. So you're going to continue that process, and then you're going to move over to your smoothing files. Okay, next guys, we're going to be using our sand block. Go all the way across. Again, you don't want to overfile. You're going to continue to do this on all 10 nails. Okay guys, for extra smoothness, we're going to be using our smoothing file. You just want to go on the side and on the opposite side. Make sure your sides are smooth. You're just going to go across, go into the front, and just smooth to the desired smoothness. And again, you don't want to overfile. Okay guys, once you have your acrylic filled in and everything like that, we're going to move forward with the manicure. And what we're going to be using here is the Maybelline Color Tattoo nail tattoos. And this is what we're going to be using for our designs. The name of this is the Financial District. Okay guys, for our polishes, we're going to be using the Sally Hansen Extreme Wear and Blackout. Next, we're going to be using the Sinful Colors in Mint Apple, and that is number 947. And of course, you're going to be using our Ridge Filler by Essie, called Fill in the Gaps. And this is basically good for any type of imperfections you may have with the acrylic, to smooth it out, to make it all even, so the color can be applied evenly. And of course, we're going to have our top coat by Milani. It's the quick dry top coat. Okay guys, now we're going to go ahead and apply our ridge filler. I recommend about 2 coats per nail, maybe 2 to 3, it's up to you. Now of course you're going to do this to all 10 nails. Okay guys, we can go ahead with the polishes. And what I like to do is do every other nail. This seemed to be more fun that way. So I'm going to be doing black, green, and so forth. So we're going to apply our blackout. I recommend 1 to 2 coats, depending on the desired thickness. I usually do 2 coats. Okay, now I'm going to do the green. And of course, if you get any onto your cuticle, you can always just remove it with nail polish remover with a cotton tip. You're going to keep this process until all the nails are done. Okay guys, once you have your nails all painted, what you're going to need is actually a cup of water and also a Q-tip. So you're just going to have like a little small cup of water like that, and you're just going to have like, you know, regular Q-tip with pretty thick cotton. And basically with these tattoos is that they actually work like tattoos. What you're going to need to do is take off the clear film that's on there, and then you're going to have to saturate the back of the tattoo while it's pressed against the nail. So you want to make sure that your nails are fully cured and fully dry, because you don't want, of course, your fingernail to have an imprint onto the color, and of course you want the design to adhere onto the color. Okay guys, I'm going to go ahead and pick a design here. Any one of you choosing. I think we're going to go with this one here, the money one. And then I'm going to try that onto the green finger here, the ring finger. So we're going to start with that design. Okay guys, once you have the top clear film removed off the tattoo, I'm going to go ahead and have it facing down onto the nail. You're just going to kind of just pat down, and you're going to saturate your cotton swab with the water, and just go on the back of the design and make sure that it's fully saturated. And of course guys, you want to make sure that your nails are fully dry and cured before applying these tattoos. So again, you want to just saturate the back of the tattoo here with the swab, and just let it sit there for maybe 10 to 15 seconds, and then you're going to remove it. Okay guys, now that we've got our George Washington one on, I'd like to try another one. I'd like to try this one here. It looks pretty neat. I'm going to go ahead, you know, again, take off the clear top. Oops. And put that there. I'm just going to go ahead and again apply it facing down and pat over it. I'm going to dip the swab into the water. I'm going to let that sit for 10-15 seconds. Okay guys, as you can see, I went ahead and did all the designs, and once all the designs are done, you know, just go ahead and just add your top coat. Okay, I would recommend 2 coats each. Okay, so you just want to put on your top coat, and that's pretty much all there is to it. Okay, this is really cool. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed this tutorial. I most certainly did. Thanks so much for clicking in. Please like, subscribe, and I hope you enjoy. Be safe in your travels, and thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a good night.